Hey guys! Today I have 5 different pours to share with you. I'm playing around with fluorescent colors again. I decided to see what would happen if I added pearlescent powder to fluorescent paint. Really, I was just curious to see if it would have any effect on the way it reacts under UV light. In my making silver paint video, I only added a few drops of pigment to the pearl powder. In this case, I added quite a bit of paint. I wanted the fluorescent colors to shine through, but still have the pearl look to them. I'm using the Lukas Cryl Studio fluorescent paints for these pours. The pearl powder is the same one from my silver mixing video and is just a simple white. I also decided to add in a little bit of the blue lip powder mixed with some pearlescent as well. Since I used up all the one powder, I mixed the lip with a Pearl X Pearl White powder. It's a little more silver tone in color. Unfortunately, it kind of gets lost in the actual pours this time, so the level of glow was too light to pick up on the camera. When I mixed the paints and pearlescent powders, the fluorescent took on a slightly lighter tint. They're still very vibrant, just a little more pastel looking. I'm using a mix of Floetrol, Lukas Cryl Pouring Medium, and GAC 800. I really didn't measure my ratios out, so I don't have an actual recipe to share with you for these pours. I also added 2 drops of OGX Coconut Hair Serum silicone oil to each of the colors after the first canvas. I'm honestly not really sure why I ran into so many issues with these pours. I did have my paint mixture a bit thinner than I would normally use, but I had a lot of cell deformation as well as ending up with a lot of cracking in the canvases. Typically, the GAC will help prevent that, so I may have just left too much paint on them or they just dried weird in general. The pearlescent powder can be seen throughout the colors. The streaks of shimmer add a pretty neat element to the pours. I don't know about you guys, but they almost seem brighter under the UV with the pearl in them than the fluorescents usually do on their own. With what we have learned about mica powder, I can only assume it's because we're focusing back more white light in a paint that's already formulated to reflect back more light than a typical pigment. I don't have too much to add to this one today, guys. I've been dealing with a bum back for the past couple of weeks now, so I haven't been able to do as much painting as I would like to. I'm currently working on getting some new material collected to test out different cell activators again, this time with Floetrol in mind. I would like to get an assortment of oils, waxes, or finishes that will help Floetrol produce more cell action. If you have any in particular that you would like to see me test, leave me a comment below. I already have 5 new additives to test out lined up, so let me know what you want to see. That's it from me. If you have any questions about the methods I used in these pours, always feel free to reach out. I'm here to help. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.
make it pop like this, make it not like